Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's great to see you all here again. In today's video, we'll dive into MikroTik PCC, or per connection classifier, and see how it can help optimize your network. So, what exactly is MikroTik PCC? PCC, or per connection classifier, is a load balancing technique that allows you to distribute traffic across multiple internet connections. It classifies connections based on specific parameters, like source IP, destination IP, or ports, and uses this classification to ensure traffic is spread efficiently across all available links. This means if you have multiple ISPs, PCC can help balance the network load between them, improving bandwidth utilization and providing a more reliable connection for your users. Now, why would you want to use PCC? Here are some key benefits. Improved bandwidth utilization. PCC can distribute traffic evenly across multiple internet connections, helping you maximize the use of all your available bandwidth. Redundancy and reliability. If one of your internet links fails, the traffic can automatically shift to the remaining active connections, ensuring your network stays online. Better performance for high-traffic networks. For environments with many users or services, PCC helps prevent congestion on any single connection, leading to smoother browsing and better download speeds. In our lab setup, we have two upstream providers, each offering 5 megabits per second. The office MikroTik has Ether 3 designated as the local area network. Configure NAT rules. Add masquerade rules for each WAN connection. Let's move to Mangle to accept the destination NAT traffic from the upstream providers on the in-interface LAN. We will also allow traffic from the local LAN. You need to go to the routing table to add routes for upstream 1 and upstream 2, and then apply the appropriate routing marks. We'll configure PCC for 2 connections, with the LAN as the in-interface. Upstream 1 will use the PCC classifier 2.0, and upstream 2 will use 2.1. We will mark the connections based on these classifiers. Both addresses means that the load balancing will consider both the source and destination IP addresses when distributing traffic across multiple connections. For the PCC-marked connection for upstream 1, we will set up a routing mark named up1. We need to remove the pass-through option in MikroTik when marking routing with Mangle to ensure that the marked packets do not continue through the Mangle rules, preventing them from being processed multiple times and avoiding unintended behavior. Let's configure PCC for upstream 2 to mark the connection, and then apply the routing mark as up 2. We need to mark the connections for both upstream providers so that when traffic enters through upstream 1, it exits through upstream 1. The same applies to upstream 2. Now that our Mangle rules are complete, we will proceed to configure the routing. In the routing table, we will configure routes to direct traffic to the internet through the 2 upstream providers. We will add routing marks so that if traffic comes in through upstream 1, it exits via upstream 1, and the same for upstream 2. You can disable upstream 1, and the failover will still function correctly. Let's perform a speed test to check if there's a boost in download speed. Keep in mind that if you're downloading, it will continue to use one upstream connection until you establish new connections, which may briefly increase the download speed for a few seconds. And that's it. You've successfully set up MikroTik PCC with 2 upstream providers to balance your network load. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.